What's up guys, Colbert here from Trouble Up Graphics, and this is my 2-minute review of the Sony FX30. I've been using this bad boy for the past couple of months. So this camera has been in the market for 3 years straight. It's been doing great. I've been hearing some bad reviews. I've been hearing some good ones. I'm going to give you my honest thoughts about the camera. And if you're looking into becoming a filmmaker, a content creator, or just a videographer, I think this might be helpful for you. The Sony FX30. Let's get into it. Off the bat, I think we can all conclude that the Sony FX30 has a beautiful slick design which really feels and looks premium. It has the same body as the FX3, so you can go crazy when it comes to rigging this camera. It has so many slots where you can put so many things and expand it to something bigger. What is the huge factor about the Sony FX30, you ask? The crop sensor, aka the APS-C sensor. Much smaller than the full frame sensor. In essence, the Sony FX30 uses a 1.6 crop factor because of the APS-C sensor, meaning if you have a 35mm lens, it automatically becomes a 55mm lens. All this mathematics, and to be honest with you, sometimes I don't even understand half of it, but at least I know that whatever focal length you have on your lens, you just have to multiply it by 1.6 when it comes to the APS-C sensor, so that you can get your actual focal length at that time. Why we have to do that, I have no idea. Maybe, just maybe, they thought personal space was more important, therefore be as feathers as possible from the client. Personally, I don't mind it at all because I can get shots like this without even being anywhere near the client, especially when using a lens like the 85mm or the 105. They just expand even further. It's really the little things when it comes to the Sony FX30. Like when you press the record button, the lights come on and it's easy for you to see that you're recording at that time, so you can never really mess up. That does come in handy for solo content creators, especially if you're in front of the camera and you can see the light right in front of you and you know exactly what you're doing at that time. It comes with a flip touch screen allowing you a view of your shot with an option to add a much bigger screen like the Atomos Ninja or whatever product you prefer through the HDMI connection for a much bigger view of your shot. Let's talk about the feel of the camera itself. The buttons feel amazing, they feel premium. This is a cinema camera, one of Sony's cinema lines, so you know they're to show out with this one. Though it is the youngest and less costly member of the Sony cinema line family, the FX30 is like that little brother that always tries to prove himself worthy. And to be quite honest with you, it does pretty well. You can shoot 4K up to 120 frames per second. My only issue with the APS-C sensor like the one we have on the FX30 is that when it comes to low light, it might not do as great, especially if you don't have a proper lighting rig. Therefore, I would always recommend that you have proper lighting and get a low aperture lens like a 1.4, a 1.2, or anything between a 1.2 and a 1.8 will do great. It does perform well at night, it does perform well in low light, but you just have to make sure those things are in place so that you get perfect quality. Apart from that, this is a great camera for you to have in hand, especially if you're starting off in the cinematic world, you're getting into content creation, you definitely need something like this. It can run the entire day without overheating because of the fan that is installed inside of it, a very silent fan. Above all, this video is not sponsored by Sony, so I can happily say I vouch for this camera because I have first-hand experience of it. I hope you enjoy it too when you get it. There you have it guys, the Sony FX30, my honest review, my honest thoughts. I hope you love it. Let's have a conversation below in the comment section, and do subscribe so that you can see more content like this. I will be dropping more content like this on this channel. This is the first of many, and I hope we can grow this channel together. Peace and love, y'all.